Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 60 Minutes to Lose. It's been a bit. Been a week. I got real sick. It hurt to talk. It wasn't COVID. Just a real brutal common cold, which happens every time it gets cold. I've redone this intro about 3 times now. I was originally going to play Bad Street Brawler, but I cannot seem to get it to start for the life of me. Tried 2 different ROMs, tried many different settings. I know it was a game designed for the Power Glove, but it should run with a normal controller, but I'm wondering if that Power Glove influence isn't causing an emulation quirk. It didn't look that fun anyway, so quite frankly, no great loss there. Instead, we will be playing the Black Bass. It's 60 Minutes to Lose, the show where we play a game for an hour and see what happens. This is the Black Bass, developed by Another. That's the company name is Another. Published by Hot Bee, known for almost exclusively fishing games, at least as far as I know. They've done a couple non-fishing games, but they do enjoy the fishing games. Oh, what is our name in Black Bass here? Who would be a fisherman? Obviously, Bubba. Ooh, I'm a ranking player or I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner. Please enjoy yourself at this year's angling event. Thank you. Now, because I had to call an audible with this game, I didn't read the manual or anything, so I don't know what I'm doing. I did read the Bad Street Brawler manual. I was all ready. I was like, okay, we're gonna play this game even though it doesn't look good. And then, just gonna do it. What do we got here? Okay. 6 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Light rain. A chilly 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, compared to what it is outside right now, that's pretty nice. And on a 9-foot lake depth. You can move to another place. Dude, so put me here in the deep spot. Obviously, you want to just sling that sucker out there. You lost your lure! Oh no. Okay, well, give me the frog. Let me cast again. This time I'll try to not lose my lure. We just gotta attract the fishies, you know? You gotta look enticing to the fishies here. It's showing 0 feet. Does the frog lure not go underwater, I would imagine? Now I could maybe just like sit here and try to wait for a fish to bite on. But I have a feeling that that's not how the game was designed. I have a feeling that they want you to, you know, be actively involved with your fishing. Gotta say, I don't have, like, a huge knowledge of fishing video games. Besides the classic, Pro Bass Fisher handheld game that everybody owned in the 90s. Well, we didn't use the lure. Let's try the pencil bait, right? Cast it. See if this one maybe goes underwater a little bit here. 0 feet, so I'm trying to... Hold on. I hit up for a moment. Oh, I'm missing something for sure. Hold on. Okay, I thought I'd be fine to not read the manual, which is always a mistake I make. Let me do it, though. I'm gonna pause this. I always like to give it a little shot without the manual, just to see, but give me 1 moment. Okay, apparently I was psyching myself out. And it doesn't actually mean much of anything. I kept pressing up and down. I was like, ooh, why am I getting a foot here? No, apparently this is how you're supposed to do it here. You just... Oh, look what we got there. We got ourselves a big juicy fishy who wants to get caught. Oh, the fish hits! Fight! I'm fighting, boy. Check me out. Keep winding. Keep winding. All I can do is hold A, man. I'm not sure if I should hold A or mash A. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what that sound is, but oh, you lost your lure. Okay, well, I didn't fight it properly here. let us consult the tome here. Now it says here, and I'll go through this with you here because maybe it's interesting to you. Let's see. Okay, so that 0.0 feet. That's the depth that the fish is at now. Okay. This shows how tired the fish are in 4 different stages: normal, thinner, very thin, and finally only bones. So that fish was tired here. If you wind up the line with the fish too fast, a ringing sound will caution you. Aha! Alright. Oh, fishing rod doesn't have a lure. Oh, yeah. That's right, because I lost that lure. Okay, let's try a shallow runner. I might consider moving my boat as well. But for now, hey, you know, this is what fishing's all about, man. Waiting, getting something on your line, losing it, and then wondering what the heck you're doing. Why is the feet going up? Oh, I see. I've managed to sink my lure a little bit. All the way to the bottom, somehow I managed to make that happen. Okay, well. Oh, look at that. No! Come back here, fishy! Ah, the fish goes away. He was a big boy, too. Hold on. Let's move our boat a little bit here. Go more into the center of the lake, shall we? I feel like I'm still very close to shore with that cast. I foolishly let my leg fall asleep, and now it's, oh my gosh, now it's waking up. Oh, it's a terrible feeling. Oh, no, don't go away. The fish have no interest in me. Bring it all the way back in. Cast it again. We will catch a fish in this godforsaken game. It's no Legend of the River King, I'll tell you that much. If you're unfamiliar with what Legend of the River King is, it is a fishing JRPG for the Game Boy. I've never played it, but I can only imagine it's as incredible as it sounds. Oh yeah, we got— No! I was gonna say, we got this one. We got him in the bag. He wants it. He didn't want it. Dumb it. There we go. Okay. Come at me, fish. I hate fishing in real life, man. I've done it a couple times. Not since I was a kid, but like, just the notion of it just bores me to tears. You got any bass out here? Any bass, dare I ask? Almost rhymed. Well, that's a bass. He's, yes! He gets it. Oh, he's huge. Look at him. He's massive. We can't ring too much. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. He got away so easily. He was too big. He was too big. How do you even deal with a bass that large? You know what? I'm going over here. Give me a frog. This is the lake with the smallest fish, too. Yeah, okay. The frog just straight up does not go underwater. Makes sense. Frogs tend to not go underwater that much. They're amphibians, not fish. We gotta catch a fish. It's no Sega bass fishing either, you know? I'm here saying, oh, I don't know much about fishing games. I'm just name-dropping fishing games left and right. No, it's not Rapala. Rapala bass fishing. I've never played it. Looks fun. The fish don't really care about a frog, do they? Yeah, they so far cannot be paid to care about the frog. You just make nice little sweeping movements like this. Eventually someone's gonna be interested. Someone's gonna say, heard you were handing out frogs. I'm gonna say, come on, dear man. Oops, accidentally hit A and B together. You know what? It's fine. The fish didn't care there either. I better start catching some fish here soon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ah, he didn't even bother giving it a chance. That was the most disrespectful fish I've seen in my life. I hate him. Maybe they're just not in this part of the lake, you know? Maybe I've just picked a very poor part to cast into. Then again, they're not really here either. Well, I can't say that this game is unexpected. It's basically exactly what I've been expecting. Dang fish. Let's just cast off to the side a little bit like that, right? Maybe that'll be the ticket. I'm gonna need a ticket to Fishville right now. Because right now they're being a real pain in my bass, if you know what I'm saying. I'm a frog. I'm just waiting to be eaten. Somebody please eat me. Maybe I'll try that other lure, the one I still have. At least the fish seem to express mild interest in it. The frog, they're like, you think I'm eating that? Get out of my life. So, you know what? Shallow runner, you're back in the game. Get off the bench. And get down into the water. Yeah. That's how the fish like it. They like a fish that goes down into the depths with them. Unless they don't. They do appear to not care so much right now. I just picked another bad spot. Where's my fish finder? Where's my fish radar hacks? We go down here. I got a feeling. It's not a good feeling, but it's a feeling. We'll see if my feeling is confirmed. If a fish doesn't show up, then I will confirm that I had a bad feeling about it. If a fish does show up and we catch it, I'll confirm that I had a good feeling. But I will retroactively decide if it was positive or negative, depending on the results of this excursion. I play both sides, so I always win. Just as I told you, terrible feeling. You mind explaining where all the fish are at here? Don't tell me all the other aspiring anglers have caught them. This is not as good as Fire Emblem Three Houses fishing. There's me, making myself crack up with my own jokes. humble as always. I haven't even seen a silhouette of a fish in many moons. They truly don't care right now. I might check and see if the manual says anything about boat positioning. Like, don't put your boat anywhere where the fish won't come out. I'm like, oh, yes, you're right. Let's see. It says virtually nothing about it at all. Oh, it tells me a little bit about the lures, though. The frog, a float lure used on the surface. It is shaped like a frog. Ah. The pencil bait, a float lure used on the surface to wear out smaller fish. The suggested movement, press the D-pad to make the lure move right or left, and press A, move upward, and wind it up a little as the real fish moves. How about the shallow runner here? A float lure used on the surface and in the middle depths. The suggested movement, press the A button to make the lure go down, and it will come up by itself. You can press the A button many times to go down and back up. You know, I found that I have to hit left and right to go down and back up, actually. So, I've had enough of your, Oh, hold on. Hints for the short-tempered. Special mode. Input the name HB Max. This changes the nature of the bar meter. Now it will measure how effectively you move the lure, as it is suggesting to keep above 6.0 continuously. After the black bass bites the lure, the number will change, indicating the line's fatigue level. Oh, okay, so that's not even a cheat. It's just like, hey, it's a different way of playing. Anyway, casting again. Cursor out of here. Yeah, see, if I hit A, it doesn't go up and down. It just... I have to hit left or right for it to go up and down. The friggin' manual ain't even giving me good information here. Please bite. Please bite. Yes! Absolutely. We gotta wear it out first. It's a smaller fish, so this shouldn't be too bad. It's fine. Oh, we got this one. I'm feeling good feelings here. Oh, the fish is tired. It's bones now. I just have to be gentle on my winding so I don't lose it. That's fine. That's fine. I just want to catch a fish. You know? Don't get greedy. Don't get impatient. We got it! We got ourselves a fish! It didn't even take a full 20 minutes. Nice. You gonna tell me something about the fish? Ooh, a rainbow trout. 2.3 pounds. Fight time, 14 seconds. Caught it at 9:06. With the red shallow runner. Congratulations. Thank you. I deserve it. I've been working to catch a fish here for quite some time now. And boy, it finally happened. Can I... Oh, wait. Can I go down and change the lure? Ooh, I can. Oh, I've got more pencil baits if I go to silver. We're doing the red pencil bait, boy. I should have probably moved my boat since I've already caught a fish here, but it's fine. So yeah, this one definitely just floats, much like the frog. That's the pencil bait for you, you know? Oh, wait. What do I got here? Another fish. Oh, yes! Get caught, my dude. Very good. Don't blow your entire load all at once here. That was crude, but you understand. I'm getting fishy with it here. You have to give it plenty of time to just kind of relax and chill. It's getting tired, you can tell. Oh yeah, it's all bones. It's all bones. Now I just gotta gently bring it back in without breaking anything. It's the hard part, you know? Here we go. I'm nervous. I shouldn't be. I've got this in the bag. I just have to be calm, collected. And the fish is mine. I'm sure it will taste wonderful. As long as there's no toxic waste in it. We got it! Another rainbow trout. That's a much bigger one, too. Woohoo! 5-pound rainbow trout. Took 21 seconds to fight it. I felt longer than that. We caught it, though. Your results so far today? 2 rainbow trouts. No black bass, though. The game's called the black bass, and I haven't even caught a single one. I'm just infuriated with that news. I demand a black bass. The game's not called the Rainbow Trout, after all. Get a dumb name for a game. Any more fishies care to take a bite of this pencil? It's got lead. Number 2. Boy, you know, I couldn't think of a more high-octane game to come back after a week absence with. It's just all kinds of exciting right now, you know? Okay, fine. We cast again. Oh, another pike in this game. Pike are tricky, I can tell, because it's the last fish listed in the manual. At least there's no sturgeon, you know. Those are a big problem. My wife hates sturgeon. She's creeped out by them and their prehistoric ways. Every time a sturgeon shows up in like a TV show or something, she's like, ugh. Even if a sturgeon is passively mentioned, it doesn't even have to appear. It's real funny. Let me try a different lure here. Maybe they're not into silver. Maybe they're more into blue in this area. We'll try the blue pencil bait. Blue for the deep blue water. See, look at it. Blending right in. No fish is ever gonna see this. We need this one for like the green algae water. Will all the other fishies please appear? I know, I just got 2 fish in a row. I can't get greedy now, but you know, this right here isn't the most dynamic part of the game. Well, okay, I see. We cast again. Don't cast all the way off to the edge. It's not a very lengthy music loop either, is it? It does the trick. That's all it does. What else have I been up to? Oh, great question. I've been playing a lot of the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta. They call it a beta, but it's probably exactly how the game's gonna look when it comes out. Gotta tell you, from a pure gameplay standpoint, maybe the most fun I've ever had with Halo multiplayer. Really, really good. The battle pass sucks. Everybody knows it sucks. It's the most hated aspect of the game. Some people are saying one of the worst in gaming right now. The progression system in general is bad. But I'm like, it's fun. It's really fun. I don't play multiplayer games a whole lot, but I've been playing a ton of Halo Infinite in my free time. Which, let's be real, is most of my time that I don't spend working. But I've worked very hard to groom a life for myself that is leisurely. It's all according to plan. Where are the fish? I'm gonna move my boat slightly further to the south. See if that makes any difference. I don't know how much the boat placement really affects this game. We'll find out if a fish suddenly comes out. And it's like, hey, you got me, man. Oh! That's a big one. Or at least it looks like a big one. No! It was right there, and he was like, no, not interested. Gotta figure out how this one moves. It's kind of going down when I'm hitting up, but that's it. I don't think holding A matters at all. Or does it? I don't know. But a fish did show up after we moved a little bit. Can we find another one? It was such a big boy, too. I wanted to fight that one. But he was just like, I don't need it. Yeah, I swear, this manual seems to be just like slightly out of sync with what the game actually requires of you. Which wouldn't be the first time. But it is a little suspect, you know? Oh, my goodness. It's been a long week. Been a long week. Give it a little yawn. Oh, absolute. Come at me, man. Come at me. You know you want it. No! So upset. Bite the lure, asshole. Just do this, you know? Just let the lure just kind of bob around in here. Will somebody please appear? This is... I'm like, I gotta say something. I gotta do something quick, or else this is the most dull thing that I've ever done. It's not the most dull thing I've done so far. Yeah, I don't see this episode doing numbers. Not to say any of mine do numbers in the first place, but this is, you know, this is a real niche, is how I'll say it kindly. Fishing video games are like best done when you're just like rapidly catching fish here. The patience aspect of fishing just doesn't merge well with the concept of video games as a whole. You know, they're kind of two conflicting ideals here. Fishing is this very subdued kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Lethargic experience here where you just kind of chill. And when a fish shows up, you know? Video games, you're like, alright, you gotta have action non-stop here. And that's why I think Sega Bass Fishing was so popular. You watch someone play Sega Bass Fishing, It's nuts. you got fish constantly, like all over the place. You got huge prompts on screen. Wah! It's wild. This is kind of like fish. I don't even know how to evaluate it as a good or bad fishing game. But then again, there've been no other fishing games yet so far in this entire series. I'm sure that there were some that existed on other systems prior to it, right? But what else was there? The Atari 2600? There was nothing on the Master System. Maybe on like the hobby computers at the time? With the Commodore 64? Have an array of fishing titles to compare this to? Or is this truly a singular experience at the time? Was this just truly the first real shot at video fishing? Well, I'll put it this way. There's a reason you see Big Buck Hunter in every bar, but you don't see fishing Big Dolphin Fisher 2017. Wouldn't that be something? A game where you just blatantly poach dolphins? We caught 2 fish and now it's been like 10 minutes and I can't even get one to bite. It really is the real life fishing experience. If you like fishing, have I got the game for you? Although, I'm sure it gets slaughtered by contemporary fishing titles, so I wouldn't hold your breath on saying that this will be the greatest game of all time, even if all you're interested in is fishing, because obviously, it would be foolish to believe that the entire fishing video game genre peaked in 1989. Hey, that's not a real big fish, but it's a fish. You know, that's all I'm looking for at this point. Please bite. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna have a glorious battle here together. I hope. I really only need to start fighting it when it starts fighting me. Otherwise, I gotta save some of that line tension, you know? Just like that. Just like that. Oh. It's regaining stamina, though. Oh, my goodness. This is a tense line right now. Let's just try tapping, eh? The tapping's working, actually. Oh, he's trying to get away with it. He's tired now, though. He's tired. That fish is dead. Oh, tapping's really doing numbers right now. Oh, never mind. We're gonna catch this fish, definitely. I needed it, you know? I needed a nice shot of fishy adrenaline straight to the veins. Got him. Let me guess, rainbow trout? Brown trout. Okay, I haven't caught one of those yet. Only 2.1 pounds, nothing incredible. But it is unique. I have not caught a brown trout yet. Let me guess. Does this have trout, bass, and pike? Black bass, rainbow trout, brown trout, and pike. Okay, I see. The black bass doesn't like the sun, so he hides out. He looks for food in the shoal mornings and evenings. He stays in the depths during the day. That's why we haven't seen any black bass here. The pike will hunt anything moving. Pretty vicious. How about the blue frog? I haven't had luck with the frog at all ever anyway. Ooh, hey, look at this! It's a different looking environment. Dude, look at how perfectly the frog blends in. I can only see like the patterns on it. That's That's funny. Well, no fish so far, but at least it's a slightly different environment to look at. That's something to get excited about. The bar has gone real low here. I don't even know if I dislike this game particularly. I mean, again, it's everything I expected. I just didn't expect much. I suppose if you're talking about, hey, how is it as a fishing simulator in the year 1989, I would probably have to tell you it's fine. Maybe this is like a really bad place to have my boat, though, with all this land on the side. I don't even know if any fish are hanging out over here. You know, I'm just throwing it out there for myself. Saying we gotta try something a little nuts here. Or else we'll just be doomed to catch small trout for the rest of our lives. Now this game did get a, I didn't even know there was a fish there, so thanks for rubbing that in game. Hot B made another fishing game called the Blue Marlin for the NES, so we'll wind up playing that at some point too. I have to imagine that is more marine based rather than just lake based. I don't even know if I'm using that word properly. I just know there's a difference between Sega bass fishing and Sega marine fishing. Hey, how about we get a fish that doesn't leave before I can even see the whites of its eyes, huh? Oh good, I can hit the side. Look at me, I'm hiding. The frog is hiding. Let's play hide and seek with the frog and black bass. Yes, sir. Is that a white spot? And the rest is red. A graphical glitch, perhaps? Something I shouldn't look too deep into? You know what? Movie down here. It looks like the exact same place. Okay. Maybe this is the best place to come in the morning. Is this what a shoal is? Does this count as a shoal? Fishing experts, let me know. Tell me all your fishy knowledge. Is it best to just stick your arm right into the lake and wait for them to bite on, or is it best to throw a stick of dynamite into the lake and blow them all to Kingdom Come? Which is your preferred method? Using a fishing rod is illegal. We don't do that here. Oh, I can finally see the entire frog. Maybe we'll finally see an entire fish, too. How's that for a concept, huh? And yet, I'll say what I say all the time. I'm just tickled pink that I'm playing this at all. You know, it's goofy. A neat little piece of gaming history. A forgotten piece that no one will ever talk about again, but no, those are my favorites. Everyone's like, ooh, Zelda. I'm like, hey, yeah, everyone knows Zelda. Give me something interesting, man. Give me something with a little flavor to chew on, right? Not to say that Zelda is a flavorless franchise, not at all, but you know, it's like when people are like, hey, what's your favorite band? They're like, oh, this real obscure group from Britain. You may have heard of them. They're called the Beatles. No one ever calls them obscure. I am strawmanning, but still, it's like, you couldn't give me a more interesting answer than the Beatles. Oh, sorry, I like Metallica too. Really shooting for the moon there, bud, aren't you? And I'm not saying you can't enjoy either band. Not at all. They're both very popular for a reason, of course. But like if someone's asking for like recommendations and you recommend just like any band with like millions of fans, like that's useless. Thanks. I never heard of them. Dude, what is going on here? It's 1:40. Maybe just the blue frog isn't doing numbers. Heck, even the red frog wasn't really doing much. Hold on. There's a page here. It says, see number 13 for details. There are no details. 15 kinds of lures. See number 13 for details. Number 13, it's literally just lakes. They're giving me suggested fishing places, but I've been to all those places, and none of them have really got me much of anything. No, hold on. You know what? We're gonna try something here. We're gonna go to one of these suggested fishing places. This is Lake Amida, right? Yes, it is. They say, hey, try way down here, bud. I say, okay. The frog probably won't get me much. Oh, but it is invisible again. I do love an invisible frog. It's the most intriguing part of the game for me. See how it perfectly blends in with its natural surroundings. I mean, an entire game just based on the blue frog. Give me my spin-off, Hot Bee. Such a weird publisher name. Hot Bee! And it's literally just the letter B as well. Hold on, let's put a different lure on this. The frog, I'm unimpressed with it. We're doing the blue pencil bait. Maybe I should pick a color that, like, contrasts. Now this looks freaky. Oh, that's nightmare fuel. It looks like we've just got a rib cage with hooks on it. Oh, that's gnarly. Hey fish, you like rib cages? Clearly not. Clearly not. Clearly they do. Oh, the fish is pogging up for this one. Ah, I went away. Son of a gun. Oh, let's try right here. Let's try right here. Whoa, whoa, what is this? Oh, this looks disgusting. I love it. Oh, look at that. It's a fish, buddy. You better bite on and not just... You son of a bitch. You asshole. Select a lure. Okay. Blue, silver, and red. That's all we got. Let's try the red shallow runner again. I've had luck with the shallow runner. I'm thinking maybe that's the play, you know? Come on, you disgusting area. Bring me my fish fillets. I got a hungering for fish sticks. Absolute depth of 6 feet here. Very, very shallow area. Makes sense given all the reeds and cattails and whatnot. Okay, we can't really bring it through cattails there. Makes sense. Cast me again. I'm just indignant about the fact that it was like, hey, you'll find more information on this page. You want to look at page 13. That's not really much information. Please forgive the Xbox controller for briefly disconnecting. It's trying its best here. I don't know. I'm much like with baseball games or basketball games. I'm just I don't have enough knowledge of the source material here to be the greatest person to show it all off. Nah, that's not to say you need to be a good angler to get decent at a fishing game. I'm sure that that's just a nonsense kind of deal there. Now, hold on. Let's try something else, though. Let's try the blue pencil bait. Because it's more of a floater. And this is a very shallow area. Put our noggin to use here. Use the lures that spend more time up. I think I'm saying words here. Spend more time near the surface of the water than they do in the depths of the water. There we go. We got there. Man, I could be playing Bad Street Brawler right now. No. I really don't think that I missed much of anything by not playing Bad Street Brawler. Well, geez, for being a neat area with its own unique appearance, that was a whole lot of nothing right there. Give me back to the open seas. Give me fish. Please. That's a fish. Stay interested. No! Data for this point. This point has little bass. I see. Thanks. Do we have data for here? I don't even need bass, man. Give me, like, a goldfish. I'll take a goldfish. Fish. Suck it, fish. Little bass. Little bass, of course. Bite my lure, you dicks. I know you're around here. You've been here twice before. You can be here again. Yeah, the game kind of just becomes more mind-numbing the more you play it. Into the corner here. Like at this point, I feel like I've just been. No! Why do you go away? Come to me. I must catch a fish. It's the only thing there is to do in this game. Literally, that's the entire purpose of the game. It's to catch yourself some bass. If you have no bass, then what do you have? I nearly just, like, let go of my controller and just let it fall to the ground. It's disheartening, man. This area again? I mean, it's a special area. There's gotta be something about it, right? But I don't even think I've seen a fish in this area. Let alone enticed one into being caught. I gotta use the red lures here. No. You know what? Going all out. Bring me down here. I haven't seen this area before, so clearly this was the right choice. Look at this. We got rocks. We got lettuce. Everyone loves lake lettuce. Now just generate some fish for me and we'll be okay, right? Right? Am I understood? Any second now, we'll get a big old chopper. It'll be an orca. Yes, sirree, a killer whale. Will show up right here and we'll catch it. No harpoons needed, just a regular everyday fishing rod. Check out this madness. Going back here with the red frog. Now, see how its redness contrasts with the light blue tones of the water. Look how it alerts all other fish to its presence. Now it's over. Well, there we go. Hey, Bubba, this is your record. Participant 200th. Class C. 0 black bass, 0 pounds. This is the code for your present standing. Thanks! Great! Whoops, what's your standing code? A. This code is incorrect. Whoops, I hit A too much. Well, we did at least fish an entire day. We caught no bass. Which means we need a new name. Our name is Pain. Guess, you know, I'm a beginner again. I can't change it off from Lake Amata. I guess you have to actually, like, catch some bass to properly make it Lake Amata. No, hold on, let me check, see if there's any other sick tips in here. I should have put in the name HB Max and see if that made a difference. You know what? It's not too late. It's not too late, actually. Let's try that HB Max. Hello, I would like a subscription to HBO Max, please. I am still a beginner, though. Please be patient. Now, the bass should be in the shoals, right? Is this the shoals? No, or is this the shoals? I don't know. We may never know. That looks like a fish to me. You better bite on, man. Nope. He's decided to opt out. Understandable. I cast again. That's real brutal, too, that, like, trout and pike don't even count. They're like, we want bass, sir. Don't sit around and waste our time with these false fish. None of these, you know... God, that one didn't even come close. He was like, I got no interest in that, man. How about the silver pencil bait here? Yeah. It doesn't tell me what the difference between the colored bait is. It's just like, yeah. Actually, it doesn't even mention that there are different colors in the manual. At least not in the kinds of lures section, which One would think that would be where they would put that if they were going to put it anywhere. I'm not even sure what I'm doing right now, but the depth of the lure seems to be behaving differently than it did in the last attempt. No fish, huh? No fish. Okay, well, you know. We move up just a tiny bit. There's gotta be some secret trick to this game, right? A way to become a black bass god? Whatever it is, I don't got it. So all I can do that right now is try to like mildly rhythmically match the music with my fish swish. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I wouldn't say that I am you know, with any kind of affinity with the black bass right now. The whole game is just kind of taking my time hostage, which is never a fantastic sign when you're a video game. Please bite. Good, good. That looks like a bass to me, baby. That looks like an actual honest-to-God bass. No trout here. Oh, it just jumped! No! No! It jumped! You're supposed to do something special when it jumps and I didn't know what. Did I have to hit B when it jumped? Oh, no. Oh. I'm a broken man. It's okay, it's another fish. Come at me, fish. That one didn't care. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, this guy's interested though. This guy wants it. He didn't want it. Why? Oh, yo, why come near the food and then decide I don't want the food? Are you dumb? You're a stupid fish. As opposed to the fish who are, you know, making strides in academics. Yeah, those fish are definitely outclassing you right now, big buckaroo. You bastard. This is kind of a frustrating experience, you know? Like, you gotta move around to entice them, but if you go still, then they're like, oh, that's not a real thing, I'm not gonna eat that. So, like, what do you do? How do you hit the in-between, you know? There's so many fish showing up right now, and, you know, they don't care at all. Bite. Bite on. Well, it is a nice bass point. Unfortunately, not a single bass in the do with my lures. They sneak up on it, they're like, ooh, that looks good, and then they're like, I sleep. And that's basically time. I'm not casting again. You kidding me? Yeah, no, didn't like it. Not a fan of the black bass. I wish I could be a little more positive about it. I mean, what do you want me to say? First fishing game that we've seen. I guess by default, it's the greatest fishing game I've ever played on this series. So congratulations, Black Bass. If this were a list of NES fishing games, you would be at number 1 because you have gone completely unopposed. Your reign of tyranny and hate will persist to this day. That's not all that bad. It's just it's such a dull game, I'm sure there are quirks that you learn about the game to play it better and improve and achieve excellence in all of your bass endeavors, but as it is, we spent 1 hour with it with a quick breeze through of the manual. Maybe I missed something important, but I don't know. I think that that's just kind of how the game is there, and then you just got to kind of work out its logic for yourself or by reading old BBS message boards from the day. But even then, I sincerely doubt this was a hot topic of a game here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look up how much can you get this game for today. $10. Actually, that's about 5 more than I was expecting it to typically go for. So you know what? Fine. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt by saying it did something unique by being a fishing game in a sea of non-fishing games. There goes my controller. But that doesn't mean I enjoyed it. So sorry, Black Bass. I can only make so many excuses for you until I just have to admit that we were not meant to be. But I did play you. The Black Bass has been played. And now, the nice part is it sets a baseline to grade all other fishing games from this point onwards. I can compare them all to the Black Bass and then really put everything into perspective there. So a baseline is always nice. It's just like NES Golf in that way. On that note, the next game that we'll be playing on the NES is Castle Quest. I don't know anything about it. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's terrible. But one thing is for sure, it will involve a castle and a quest. If it involves neither, I will officially be up to here with these game titles, but it's neither here nor there. Join me next time for Castle Quest. I hope you found something to enjoy about the Black Bass. I can dream. Until then, though, thank you as always for watching. We'll catch you next time.